I tried. Fool me twice, you'll die. We can talk about it when we on the other side. Fool me once I tried. Fool me twice, you'll die. We can talk about it when we on the other side. I don't wanna talk no more. Everything you say is fake. I don't wanna hear another promise from a motherfucker knowing what I got at stake. I'm rolling blunts, solo, dolo. I don't think they wanna know though. All the dripping lists of the drives that I've been facing ain't part of the conversations. What I'm saying, nigga, hold on. Take a look at your karma. Manifest is reflective of Dharma. Learning lessons from chinks in the armor. Number one, it's this before this sign. The chakra. My life gonna live it, ain't no rewind. Stepping back and still I'm holding up the peace sign. I grabbed the button, I lit it, and I'll be quick to admit it. That all the fridge up is just a bit on the decline. Fool me once I try. Fool me twice, you die. We can talk about it while we on the other side. Fool me once I try. Fool me twice, you die. We can talk about it while we on the
Still
other
smell the
side.
Mary Jane?
Fool me once I try. Fool me twice, you'll die. We can talk about it while we on the other side. Fool me once I tried. Fool me twice, you'll die. We can talk about it while we on the other side. Will the trust now? It got burned down. Like the forest in Cali, you better run now. Fake lips, they try to sink real ships, but a winner never shivers when they guns sound. Bah! Take a look at your life. Was it wrong? Was it right?
But I give no advice, cause I'm my bitch good night. Hey, hey, hey. Yes, 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 yes. We are back. We're back at it again with another episode of Getting High with Stoned Chakra. I'm Stoned Chakra. We are live and we are getting high. It is Monday Fun Day. Like to give a welcome back to Crystal, who can't stay long. To Eric. Got Eric in the building. And we got Brittany in the building.
It's Brittany, bitch.
Yell for the people, Brittany.
Huh?
Yell for the people.
Hi.
There. I don't know if you heard that, but she yelled. We are back for another wonderful episode. You already know what's going down. I'm Stoned Chakra, and I'm going to prove it right here. Just going to prove it right here. Shout out to the Seahorse Pro holding me down until I can get a new chamber for my rig. And you're about to see why it's been holding me down. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Shout out to the Seahorse. Hold me down. We got Talon in the building. I'm gonna go for it again. Go for it again. You know, we'll go run it back. Oh, shit. That definitely counts as the second one. Ooh. The Seahorse. Woo. Shit be kicking. Oh, shit. Was it you, Eric, that told me about this? I think it was Eric. Maybe. Because I knew somebody, like, months and months and months ago told me about this. And I couldn't remember who. But the only person that's been around that long is Eric. Oh, man. Yes, sir. I bought a terp pen. Shout out to the Seahorse Pro holding me down. Oh, shit. Got time for one bowl, then they'll come looking for me. Get your bowl in. Get in. Get in. I'm gonna take a pause real. I'm gonna take a pause real sec because, as Eric says, that shit hits. So I mean, listen. What'd you say? Yes, Brittany says it slaps, and that's goddamn right.
It's Britney, bitch.
Eric was right. Brittany was right. I think I shouted you out, but not by name because I couldn't remember who the fuck told me about it. I just remember somebody came in on stream talking about it. So make yourself known in the comments on my Seahorse Pro review video. Shout out to me. Oh, I also got another review. Well, not really. More of an unboxing than a review. Well, it's got kind of a review in it, but it's still kind of short. I finally bit the bullet and got myself an Xbox controller. I was tired of not being able to play games quite right. Because you can play them on keyboard and mouse, but there's just some like steady movements that you can do with a joystick that you can't do with the keyboard. So I got that, and I also got the wireless adapter for Windows. Shout out to Aaron Banks for the super chat. Said, have a good show, Stoned Chakra. He is a good man right there.
I like money.
Because he just popped in literally just to do that, because he's at like WWE Raw right now.
What?
Yeah. He went with the fam to go see WWE Raw. Right? And you're right. Why it is hash time. We got Nobody Man in the building too. Let's get higher, y'all. I mean, yeah. We're working on it. But I will say, like, hold on. I'll just grab the actual controller. This thing right here, I mean, I knew it was going to be the case that it was going to work just so seamlessly with the PC. But when you, it's a difference in actually, you know, thinking about it, but actually putting it into practice, it is ridiculous how much easier it is. It is so much easier than trying to get my Switch Pro controller to act right, essentially. Especially that Bluetooth connection. That Bluetooth connection was a garbage. Shout out to Nobody Man for that sticker.
Oh, I like money.
It's a beaming face with the smiley eyes. It now has a big brother called the Swordfish that's perfect for drives. The Swordfish. Oh, God. Hold on. Motherfucker talking about a swordfish over here. Which is a fucking dope movie, by the way. Like, if you haven't seen it, with Hugh Jackman, Halle Berry, and John Travolta. Oh, wait, and Don Cheadle. Oh, shit. Shout out to Dean the Elusive for the super chat.
Oh, I like money.
Came through that with that 421 Canadian. Okay, what we got here? Swordfish wax pin. $70. How does it work? Inspired by the depths of the ocean, the streamlined design makes it more comfortable in the hand. 3 temperature modes. Magnetic clamshell bracket. Magnetic lid for easy access to atomizing dish. Dab tool storage. What the fuck? Alright, I know for a fact that they didn't have this at the smoke shop because I would have like paid more attention. All they had was like that one that stands up, like one that's on a stand. And I think they had ones that look like peaks essentially. I think it's called unicorns or something, but they definitely didn't have this. Because this looks fire. Oh snap, we got Marco in the building. He made it. He made it. Oh man, oh shit, we're really marching our way towards that goal for that Sound ID software. It's gonna, the software to help get a proper flat response from the studio monitors and the headphones. Huh? Yeah, I got a fund going. Yeah. No, this is a new mod. Yeah. Is it like brand new? That would make a lot more sense as to why I didn't see it. And honestly, I don't even want to deal with... How do you get yours, Eric? Do you get them directly from the website, or do you go to the smoke shop? Like, these motherfuckers been affected by the PACT Act or nah? Comes with a porous quartz bucket. Drop a little nugget of your favorite wax into the atomizer, snap the lid shut, and you're ready to start. Yeah, that shit looks super cool. I like it better than this, for sure. But the deed is done. The deed is done. Look what you done made me do. The deed is done. Oh, yeah. No lie, that shit does smack. For real. All the way. No, my spaghetti smoke shop stays up to date with Luca, and I also keep track of the webpage, but gotta go, fam. Colin might be back. Take care of whatever you got going on. Take care of it. Yeah, this is what, Seahorse Pro Plus, Seahorse X. That they had that at the shop, and then these unicorn things. And I couldn't feel any lower. Trying to hold her composure, but what's up got to do with it? Jesus, they've been around since 2006? Like, what did they used to make? Because I've never seen anything by this company, but they've been around since 06. I need to just get out of this fucking rabbit hole. That's what I need to do. Out of that rabbit hole. You don't need to worry about that. I got the one that I got, and it's doing the job. Matter of fact, it needs to do another job. Where the fuck's the Thin Mints? Where's the Thin Mints at? Well, while I'm looking for the Thin Mints, I'm gonna go ahead and take this opportunity to bitch, because what in the actual fuck is the point of still making a controller that takes AA batteries? Like, who does that? Oh yeah, Xbox. So fucking weird. Like, because they advertise up to 40 hours of battery life, and they must be talking about the AA's that they gave me in the box, because I don't know what else the fuck they were talking about. So now I thought that I was done getting shit, but now I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to find an Xbox rechargeable battery pack, and not these knockoffs that they keep showing. Oh wow, that's why. Because an actual one costs like fucking hell. That's why. It's a good thing you're tripping. Wait, who's tripping? Is somebody on the shit? Oh wait, did Marco say something earlier and I miss it? Who's tripping? Is somebody on the Lucy? So you already know you can find a recharge battery pack. I know, but the one that I want, more likely than not, is going to be needlessly expensive. Because I'm a brand whore. And I like my shit to match, basically. That's another thing. I like my shit to match. Which is why when I went to get a keyboard, I went ahead and just got the same one that's my mouse. Just to keep everything together. And then, like, when I went and bought webcams, they weren't even the greatest ones, but I made sure that I got the same ones. I don't even use the other one anymore. Because I used to have the one that was straight on, and then I used to have like an off to the side angle, and then I used to have one that was just straight smoke cam. But now I just have straight ahead and smoke cam, which hasn't been getting much use lately. Is it still up? Yeah, smoke cam's still up. Oh fuck, I forgot I turned off all this shit. I turned off all of this. Because I was making fucking reaction videos and I had to make the video a little bigger. There we go. Either way, smoke cam is still in action. We still got smoke cam. Oh wait, really? I gave up on the batteries and got a cord for my Xbox controller. Bruh, and then the fucking cord costs a roll too. I think the cord's like 20 something bucks. Hold on. I'll fuck. Oh Jesus. Oh man, it's 4 minutes. Hold up. I'm down for this. I'm down for this. Whoa! 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 I don't know. And he just left? Why did he just... Bruh. Does the dude come back? Oh shit, there he is. Whoa. Oh, this dude wild. This dude wild. Where he going? And he's off. Is that a civilian? Oh man, they trapped homeboy. Get your naked ass over here. What the fuck? Bruh. Booking it. Booking it. What the fuck? So cold. Shrinkage like a motherfucker. Bruh. 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 Well, there's that. That's Canada. That is not.
Worst things happen in Florida, though.
What? That was in your hood? That was in Dean's neighborhood.
I saw that. That's fucking insane. Was that your footage? Like, whose footage is that?
I don't know whose footage that is.
What house was he running into?
No idea.
Was it his house? Did he live there?
Hold on, we got a message. Oh, it's just lols from Marco. Whose video is this? Hamad Lalani. The people of Cambridge need to know about the crazy stuff going on in this city. The news has been insane this weekend. So what's the deal with Cambridge? Is this just like a Cambridge thing? Is this a Canadian thing? Why was dude naked and causing wrecks and trying to leave the scene and then again naked and then running up and down the street and then trying to bust into motherfuckers' houses and busting into ambulances and like what the fuck? Like dude was just doing too much. Bruh, Talon, you how you think we felt? Bruh, I have no words for that. Like, what drugs was he on? And if he wasn't on drugs, holy shit. Like, what explanation can you think of besides drugs?
I can't.
Okay, exactly.
But yeah, I would say drugs or alcohol because you got your naked ass in the snow. That's cold as fuck.
Probably an escaped mental patient. But how did he get a whole car, though?
Yeah.
Like a whole car.
Like a blanket. Blanket around the situation.
No shoes. Not even a hat.
Some mittens.
Like, the snow was... Like, they had it plowed real nice and everybody had their shit shoveled, but that shit was still, like, a little over a foot. So... Like, it was super... It had to be cold. And where were the fucking police? All I saw was hella firefighters. And the firefighters had to go into the house and get the naked man. You said PCP or lack of head meds. And where the hell are his clothes? Yeah, where are the clothes is a good question, but where are the police? Did they get defunded? That's what happens. That's what happens. You get a whole bunch of motherfuckers running around. Running around butt naked. Running into other cars. Oh my god. Now they don't got cops. I forgot they got Mounties. They got the motherfuckers from Rocky and Bullwinkle. Oh. Now they probably have some sort of...
But cops here just way too thorough. You know, like...
But that's like more than a reason to fuck somebody up.
Yeah, they got him.
Like they endangered I don't know how many lives. And then try to bust up in somebody's house. All I heard was bitches screaming. All I heard was bitches screaming. And then to see a whole bunch of firefighters run in because, again, cops aren't around. Or is it not protocol to send the police for a car accident? Because that could be possible. Because maybe in Canada they're not under the assumption that everything is criminal. Because anytime anything happens here, they send cops along with the firemen and the paramedics. They send everybody. So maybe in Canada they just say, we don't need to send cops everywhere. And they just send, you know, the people that can actually help if somebody's hurt or fucked up. Like, if the car's on fire, yes, you'd probably want the firemen there. And there's a chance of that happening with big wrecks.
How long was he running around naked, though, before they got him? Like,
Dude was running around butt naked for probably the last 2.5 minutes of that video. And then I'd probably say 45 seconds of it, he was in the house. He probably got a little bit of warmth, but then he got dragged out by the fucking firefighters and put face down in the snow. Dick first into the snow. Oh man, he was not having a good day.
that's what we call rock bottom.
Wait, so many accidents around here they can't respond to them all? Why are there so many accidents? Is it ice? Or motherfuckers just don't know how to drive? Or both? Or are people on dope? Because that's the thing around here. That's the thing in Ohio. I mean, I think it's lessened a little bit now that they got like hella Narcan and shit everywhere.
Nod out at, like,
But motherfuckers be nodding out at the wheel all the time.
oh yeah.
Like, ooh, that was some good heroin. Man. Just like that. Just like that. But normally in a situation like this, they're quick. Shit, not quick enough. I don't understand how this dude made it. This dude was barefoot. How did he not tear his skin off just from the cold?
Been drunk as shit or like fucked up on drugs. There's no other way you don't feel that type of pain and cold.
Yeah.
Willing to run around naked.
Yeah, he must have been super drunk.
That's like
I don't know. Maybe he had just had a really bad fever and he was trying to cool off. So he decided to drive really, really fast, butt naked, with the windows down. He said, instead of turning on the AC, I'm going to just drive really fast. Maybe the AC was broken, you know, hey. I'm really trying. I'm really trying here, but it's really a stretch to try and make what the fuck we just saw make any kind of sense. I don't get it. Let's just ride the seahorse.
dab about it.
Took a ride on the seahorse. Again, if you just need something that's quick and gets the job done, I can't be mad at this thing at all, for real. This is really not shit. I'm not a hater. I am a liker. But I do miss having more control over my portions. Over my portion size, I should say. But then again, it's my fault for going ham on the Venom OG. I've just been going ham and taters on the Venom OG. Like I don't got, what do we got here? Oh yeah, boom. Oof. Do you think? All right, let me pose a question to the chat because I don't think I actually thought about this until now. Do you think that the seahorse could handle that? These rocks. That's gonna be the thing I'm gonna try, but I don't know. I just don't know. I'm gonna try, but I'll give it a shot, but I don't know. The stories my mom tells me from her job at the homeless shelter make this vid look like nothing. Oh. Bruh. I think it's just getting amped all the way around, you know?
It's like a full moon every day.
Yeah, full moon every day type shit. Did 2022 open some sort of gateway?
It's a portal, man.
Did we just open the portal or something? Cause everybody just started turning the fuck up. Like out of nowhere, everything just started getting more amped. Like motherfuckers was doing all sorts of shit. Leaving jobs. Leaving relationships, leaving places that you live, leaving things that you knew. Motherfuckers is like everything's just going bananas. It's going bananas out here, and not in a good way. Bananas are not in a good way. Not good bananas. These are bad bananas. As Brittany said, oh, dirty bananas. They're brown and squishy. Unless you about to make banana bread, ew. Get out of here. Nobody wants those unless you about to make banana bread. And are you going to take the time to make banana bread?
Nope.
No. No, you're not. Bad bananas. We got Tommy Wiseau in the building.
Stoned Chakra.
I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. Bruh. Bad bananas. I'm not a fan. All right, I think they got some stuff in here. I mean, oh boy. Yeah, it gets a little build up on the inside, so you can go ahead and hit it, and then you get this one. Nice. Oh boy. Fucking hell.
I just felt my chakra open, honey.
Goddamn right, Joe Jack. I sure did. That man. Woo, woo, saw. I am good, Tommy. Wait, little. Little. He said,
We big stoner.
right, big stoner.
Big stoner.
Big stoner around here. Don't play me. Big stoner. Out here doing lots of deebs. I didn't even add all those deebs I just did. I didn't even hit the button. I didn't even hit the button. And I don't feel like hitting it, so fuck it. Inaccurate number. Inaccurate number on the screen. Because I'm a big stoner. Big stoner status. Forgot to hit the dab button to keep track of the count. Big stoner. Oh. It is so good to be back. It's so good to be back. I know I didn't leave, but it's just that the fucking I guess the weekend, because I could have streamed and I didn't, but it was more because I was poring over like which controller, what method I was going to use, like if I was going to get these color waves. I was like, what am I really going to do? So I really just spent the weekend doing controller research, honestly. Because on the weekends I wanted to do game streams, but most of the games that I wanted to play, I couldn't play the way that I wanted to, which was with a controller, and it would have not been fun. Like trying to play God of War on the keyboard and mouse is so annoying. Same for Horizon. Well, Horizon Zero Dawn was not that bad. I was able to get the hang of it, but controller's way better. What's the other one that I was playing? Cyberpunk. Definitely driving sucked a lot. A lot. And I'm assuming there's a lot of driving in that game. Well, it's another one. There's another one. Fuck, it was one of the most recent ones. Oh yeah, Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed 2. Literally, it's so old that all of the options in the game are the colors of the Xbox buttons. And so it'll say to hit select, and it'll have a green button with a foot in it. But I have to remember the corresponding key on the keyboard in order to hit that shit. Oh snap, not Slim in the building. Monster Daydream in Blue is a good song. Maybe review it sometime. I'll add it to the YouTube list, but that is a long list. Alright. It is on the list. Oh snap, we got Beguile in the building. Not that much driving in 2077 if you use fast travel points. I don't know anything about that. Either way, I'm gonna have a better time. I'm just gonna have a better time. Xbox and PC go together like this. I tried to use a Switch Pro controller and it was like, it was not having it. It was not having a good time. And then on the ones where it actually kind of worked, sometimes it would do this weird shit where it would start rumbling and it wouldn't stop. What did it do that on? It did that on Shadow of the Tomb Raider. And I think I did it on one other game. But it would start rumbling and then it wouldn't stop. And the only way you could get it to stop rumbling is if you unplugged it and then turned it off by holding down that like Bluetooth button on the actual top. It was crazy. I think the only thing that I actually got that Switch Pro controller to work correctly on was the Wii U emulator. Using it on the Wii U to play Breath of the Wild was like the only time it actually just worked. Which is so weird, but at the same time it makes perfect sense. I think it worked alright on the Dolphin emulator too, but it's probably going to be even easier with the Xbox controller on those as well. Just because of the seamless pairing, because I got that fucking adapter thing too. I wasn't playing any games. I'm like, look, I just want to be good to go. Plug and play. Because I think the last differentiating factor was when I realized that I still had a copy of Assassin's Creed 2, because the Ezio collection just came out on Nintendo Switch, where you get the Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, and then Revelations, I think. Either way, shit was $40. I was like, fuck that. Especially because I see him so cheap on PC all the time. So then I went to see if I even had a Ubisoft account. Found out I did. And then when I went in there, I actually had Assassin's Creed 2. And if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure I didn't even pay for it. I think it was like one of those times like, we're giving away this game. It's the whatever. And you know, sometimes where they give away free games like that. And I got it. So I got that. And then because they had this sale going on, I got 3 other ones as well. I got 3 other ones as well. Because I couldn't resist that deal. Sometimes when a deal is too good, even if it's something that I've kind of actively been like, I'll be like, but it's so much cheaper than it normally is. It's so much cheaper now. So what was it? I got Assassin's Creed Origins, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and Assassin's Creed Valhalla for $35. Like I couldn't resist. As much as I like money,
Oh, I like money.
I had to spend some because it was so cheap. Deals get deals. That doesn't even make sense. Deals make me happy. How about that? Deals make me happy. Like I like saving money. Gonna save that money. Yeah. But I got those. And I then proceeded to try and use the Nintendo Switch Pro controller on all 3, and on all 3 it didn't work. And then I even tried to like do an end run and add those games to Steam and launch them through Steam to try and use the Steam controller settings, and even that didn't work. And I was like, ugh. Well, looks like I'm getting a pooter controller. Looks like I'm getting a pooter controller. So I thought I was gonna get it yesterday, but I forgot it was Sunday and everything closed early. So I was gonna order it to have it, shipped overnight or whatever. But that didn't happen because they didn't have any available. They didn't have any next day available. So I said, fuck it, I'm probably going to have to go to Best Buy and get the adapter and the controller. But then, when I checked, just flipping on Amazon, I saw that they had it available. It was available. And not only was it available, it was available for delivery today between 2 and 6 p.m. I couldn't resist. They said I had an hour and 34 minutes to make a decision. So you best believe I decided to take my sweet time and see just if I was able to do this. And I finally got a security deposit back from a credit card. I had the shit for like almost 2 years now, and they're just now giving me back my security deposit. But I got that back, so I thought I was going to use that. But when I'm going to check out, I have another credit card that I have added to my Amazon. But because that credit card has reward miles attached to it, the reward miles showed up as an option to pay. And I was like, what? Are you saying that I can get this controller and not pay any money? Because
I like money.
I like keeping my money. And that was the case. Like, I was able to use 7,000 something reward miles to pay for the controller and the adapter. So I paid no money. I paid no money. I paid no money for the controller, which makes me like it that much more. Now, keep in mind, I did think about getting the custom one, but honestly, as cool as it looked, it costs a lot, and it takes like a month to get, and I'm impatient. Especially for something that I know I can literally go down to the store and get off the Amazon real quick. Like, that sounded ridiculous to me, even with the colors. So maybe I can do that, at a later time, like later down the road, maybe like next year, after I've beat the fuck out of this one. And while this one is like beat the fuck up but still working, I'll order that one and then be able to wait the month because I have an actual controller that I can use. I just want to imagine years and years down the road, you're sitting in a rocking chair with your grandchildren and you pull out that controller and you say to them, "This is my most prized possession. I paid no money for this."
We know you told us a million times.
We need more of this weed and more of this dude.
Oh shit. Shout out to Tavis coming through with the fire.
You don't understand, kids. This right here is my most prized possession. Do you know why? I'll tell you why. Listen here. I got this, and I paid no money. No space credits.
I don't know what the fuck we're using in the future.
I paid no dollars for this. I used a thing called reward miles, and I got those for free just for spending my own money.
That's how it goes. That's how the world works, and I didn't realize. See, they don't tell you these things. They don't tell you these things when you're poor. They don't tell you that if you spend money, and the more you spend money, the more they will give you things. Like, nobody tells you this. Nobody tells you these things. Nobody tells you these things. Nobody tells you the more money you have, the more free shit you get. Like, the more money you have, the less money you need to spend. It's mind-boggling. Oh, I hate it. I didn't have to sell a single NFT. I don't have any. I'm not hip, yo. I'm not hip in the game. Like, I got some crypto, but I don't got any NFTs, son. And my crypto is so secure, like I can't even touch it. Like it's locked for multiple years. You know, like it's literally like untouchable savings. So I don't even think about it. The more money you have, the more money you don't have to spend. That's not mind-boggling. That's just tax evasion. What? That's kind of a leap. Because
Well, I mean, yeah, rich people know how to not pay taxes.
yeah, rich people know how to not pay taxes.
The more money you have, you don't have to
But I'm just talking about the perks. I'm talking about having a whole bunch of money and being a reputable quote-unquote citizen yields you free phones, no money down cars.
You got payday loans, you gotta pay them because you're broke as fuck.
Explain any rich person ever. They made a lot of money or they got passed down a lot of money. The end. Yeah, so short, so quick. It happened so fast. They made it, they stole it, or they just got it. They just got it. I never murdered a single person despite the sheer wealth of stupidity I've experienced in the retail industry. Good person gets you a free phone. Where is my phone? Wait, what? I didn't say good person. I said good citizen. As in you spend money and pay it back within the man's system. Quote unquote good citizen. That has nothing to do with being a good person. That just means you're a good tool of the system. You play their game and then you get their perks. They say dance. You use their quote-unquote credit, and then you pay your quote-unquote credit on time, and then after you've done the dance, they give you free shit.
Tell me if you would about this bitch you have an unhealthy dependence on.
Could we please not call her a bitch?
Say it, bitch. Yes, we've got to call her that, Tom. I'm sorry. After what she's done, not calling her a bitch would be disrespectful to you, and I'm not able to do that.
It kind of worked on the crystal, but not really.
Did you know that at least 75% of bitches suffer from some kind of hearing loss? This
Bruh, of course the system's messed up.
that not talking isn't
Hey,
the
what? Of course the system's messed up. Immigrate now and we'll give you a free iPhone 7. That doesn't seem worth it. That seems like a lot of work for a phone that you can get off eBay for like $100. Seems like that seems like a raw deal. Like, how about immigrate now and we'll give you a free Tesla? You know what I mean? Like, there we go. You got to give the people what they want. It's not even guaranteed to work. Don't think about it. This dude is wild. Shout out to Tavis.
We need more of this weed and more of
Hey,
this too.
we didn't guarantee that your iPhone would work. We just said that you'd get it. That's raw. I didn't even think about that. You're diabolical. You're diabolical. He's like, look, we got him here. That's all we needed. Enticing motherfuckers with iPhone 7s. Wait, what's the new shit? I thought all the new kids like the, what do you call them? The Samsungs. Didn't Samsung come out with a new phone? Oh, bro, look at the cameras. It's so much better. Which I don't doubt. But I'm in the ecosystem, bro, and I don't want to leave. That's honestly the end all be all of it. Like, I'm in the ecosystem and it's cozy. It's just cozy in the Apple ecosystem. Like, I've had my cloud set up from like 2012, maybe 2013. Either way, early 2010s is how long I've had that cloud account. And it has all of my fucking shit. Has all of my shit. And I'm so thankful. Of course I got, you know, shit on backup hard drives as well. But that's honestly why I stayed away from PC for the longest. Because I had multiple blue screen crashes and then one where it wouldn't restore and I lost a whole bunch of shit. And then that's when I went to Mac. And at that point I was kind of ambiguous about phones. I would use an iPhone, I would use a fucking Note 3, like I would go between Android and iPhone. So I even had a fucking Windows phone. Bad choice, but but I didn't really care, you know what I mean? But then I got the MacBook, and then when it was time for me to get a new phone, I just said, well, fuck it, I might as well get an iPhone. And then once I saw how they just worked together so effortlessly, I've just been in it ever since. So cozy, so comfy cozy. I just googled newest phone, and the first result is Samsung Galaxy S22 for literally free. Price says $0. Yeah, I'm sure that doesn't come with a service contract that consumes your soul, your entire family's inheritance. Ah,
We need more of this weed and
what
more of this
the
dude.
fuck? Pretty much. Now, what else we got? You know something tech-wise about hard drives? Are you asking me what I know about hard drives, or are you just going to give me a fact or something? I don't understand what the question wants. Like, you know something tech-wise about hard drives? Let me tell you. Or are you going to wait for an answer? I know that they're prone to death, which is why I keep shit backed up on multiple. Evening, Teresa. I'm finally gonna hit the dab button, but it's not accurate. It's way higher. It's way higher, but your boy is over here doing it.
That's a side effect of the marijuana poisoning.
Ooh. Oh yeah, it had some remnants. Ooh, that had some remnants. But me, again, see, you got to keep in mind, I have not been a good citizen, Tavis. I've not been a good citizen, so I have not been privy to these deals. I am just now finding out about these deals because I've been good for about 2 years. And now they're exposing me to these deals like, look at the world, a whole new world. All this stuff you don't have to pay. All you gotta do is do what we want you to. And you will get free shit all day. I'm doing good, as you can tell. You know what I'm saying? You already know. You already know. But yeah, I haven't gotten a free phone. I've only paid for phones, but I've gotten like little deals out of paying for phones. Like I got a phone with phone service, and then after 2 months of service, I got a $200 like gift credit card. So that's cool. Hold on. No, I've been searching online for quite some time for answers to an issue regarding a hard drive. It is seemingly impossible to find tech support. Everyone either wants to sell you a product or log your email to sell. So the fact that happened to bring up hard drives, I thought was coincidental, so I threw a bone at you. Okay, well, what's going on with the hard drive specifically? I have to ask, I have to ask probing questions in order to get more information. Like, what is happening when you're plugging it in? What type of hard drives is it? Is it external? Is it the one that resides in your PC? Is it in a laptop? Is it an old school hard disk spinning hard drive, or is it a SSD? Is it a standard SATA SSD, or is it an NVMe drive? There's a lot of need to know questions. Yeah, you need to know what it is, what its connection type is, what brand it is, its disk type, and then after that, you have to know what it's doing, what you need it to do. Oh, here we go. Upon internal boot up, it crashes and goes to a black screen loop. Upon plugging it in via a USB to HDD hardwire, it runs extremely slow, taking upwards of 20 minutes just to open the system index, and then eventually just crashes altogether. My internal hard drive is an SSD that runs miles around this. I just want whatever's on it. Fuck. Okay, so it's a hard disk. How old is it? Because for that, you might actually have to take that to somebody, like a place that specializes in hard disk recovery, to see if they're able to pull any information off of it. That is beyond me. Like, I wouldn't be able to give you any advice on how to pull that yourself. And if you've already been Googling it, like, at that point, I would see if you could find anybody in your area that specializes in hard disk recovery. But yes, SSD. At least you got the SSD. What is on the hard drive that you need? And is that the only place it is? Because, again, that's honestly what... Because I had a backup drive that was like a terabyte, but it was a portable spinning one. It's most likely just infested with viruses. Yeah, I would take it to like somebody specializing in hard disk recovery, hard disk repair, and see what you can get off of it from there. Fucking rough, man. That is super rough. What did I have when? I had the Razor Blade, like when they one of the first editions of it, like the 17-inch, just ridiculously big. And then it had like a glass mouse pad almost. It was a really weird type of mouse pad, but it was smooth. And then it also had this iteration of, essentially it had like a mini Stream Deck, really, right above the mouse pad. And then the mouse pad was off to this side. So instead of being at the bottom, it was off to the side. So you had all this space to just lay your hands down and type. I liked the computer except for what it did. And that was the constant crashing. It's very frustrating that it does in fact work and at times actually opens, but then at other times it just immediately quits as soon as it's plugged in, and even when it does work, it's miserably slow. Just getting 4 folders in the one time I made it so far, it took me over an hour. Fuck. Yeah. Oh shit, gotta take off and go finish making dinner. Just wanted to say hello, have a great evening. Thank you, Teresa Bears, for stopping in. Appreciate that shit. Always good to have you. Again, how Stoned Chakra live. Man, I'm pretty high right now. But it's okay, because that is the purpose of the show. You see it right there? It's got the title's right there. Title's right there. Getting out Stoned Chakra live. But I will just take the focus off me real quick. Oh yeah, just so I can lube my lips. I don't want to lube my lips at you again. Oh, that shit was too intense before. I was like, like I didn't want to do that again. On the bright side, I'm fairly confident antiviruses could decimate whatever's dealing with if I could only get it to actually attack the drive. But just like with any other action, right-clicking so I can target it just causes it to freeze up and quit. Fuck. Man, more power to Tavia, because that's rough times. That's rough times. And that honestly, I was thinking about like getting some like just big ass hard disks just to have some like dormant type backup storage, but this situation right here definitely scared me off of doing that shit. Like, that's not happening. Like, if I get any backups, it's gonna be SATA SSD, and that's it. Cause right now I got two NVMe's making up 2 terabytes, but even then, you know, with games and then video files, that can fill up quick. But honestly, I think it should be sufficient. I don't really think I'm gonna keep the video files, because the video files are for reactions. Like and then there's been a few reviews, and I probably won't keep those either. So the video files is kind of it's not something that's static, that will fluctuate. But the games, that's another thing. Let's see what I got going on. Let's see what the space is looking like. All right, local disk. All right, so on my main one, I got 595 gigs free. So that's the one with the operating system on it. And then the one that's just straight storage, it has 399 gigs free. So that's getting a little bit filled up because I kept installing games. Like, yeah, install that, install that, install that. But I still haven't installed all of them. That's another. I don't think I would be able to install. I don't have enough space to install all of them. Honestly, I'm pretty sure. Let's see what I got. Let's see what I got that's not installed that I'm sure is pretty chunky. So the Batman Arkham Asylum games. Borderlands 2 is probably at least 4 gigs. A whole bunch of games from the Halo Master Chief Collection haven't been installed. Injustice. Naruto to Boruto, Shinobi Strikers, The Outer Worlds isn't installed, Rise of the Tomb Raider's not installed, Shadow of the Tomb Raider's not installed, Jedi Fallen Order's not installed, Star Wars. So there's a whole bunch. Oh, I don't even want to think about the ones in my Epic Games launcher that aren't installed. That's like even, because I got Grand Theft Auto, what is it, 5? Is that the one that came out? Is that the one they've been milking for forever? Grand Theft Auto 5. I got that one that's not installed. What's another one? Oh, here we go. Library. Avon Colony's not installed. Control's not installed. Grand Theft Auto 5. Neo's not installed. Saints Row the 3rd Remastered's not installed. And Unreal Tournament, it's not installed, neither is Windbound. Anyway, if I had to guess, this hard drive is probably from a computer a good 9 years ago. I have no idea what's on it, but I want to know. And while we're talking about tech issues in gaming, now my Wii's power supply shorted out, so that boy is dead as fuck until the new wire comes in. Ugh, wait, Wii? Like an actual Wii?
Not a word you want to say twice.
Shut up. So an actual Wii, like the first one, the white one that stands up, it's got the blue light and the disc drive with the little the Wii mote and the nunchaku. Oh, like 2006 turned. That's, man, shout out to you, because I don't have anything. I don't have any. Oh, liar. I have an old Game Boy Advanced Micro, but that's about the only piece of like old video game stuff that I have. I'm trying to think. I also got an R4 card for like Nintendo DS, but I don't think that really counts. Everything I got is that new, because I'm poor and I don't have the ability to hold on to stuff. I gotta sell it for bills. And GameStop swindled us all. GameStop swindled a generation, honestly. Like, yeah, trade in your games to get the new hotness. Trade in your consoles to get the new hotness. Not knowing that there was going to be, like, a crazy secondhand market for especially Nintendo shit. Like, Nintendo, like, games are crazy expensive. Especially originals. Like, if you've got originals of Game Boy, DS, GameCube, like, those are worth money. I didn't know that was going to happen. And even if I did, I wouldn't have had the wherewithal to not sell. It's a Japanese console too. It's really neat to see foreign hardware. Too bad it won't turn on, so it's essentially useless to me right now. Rough. What did I like that I had? I had the Wii U, but I had it homebrewed, and I had some Wiimotes and nunchakus and whatever, so I could play Wii games and stuff. That was cool. It allowed me to play that last Naruto fighting game that Tomy made. Does anybody remember those? If they played those games, or if they played fighting games in general, or foreign fighting games. But before, who's making them now? Bandai? I think it's Bandai Namco, or maybe it's Konami. Either way, the people that make the Naruto games currently, they can't hold a candle to the Tomy Naruto fighting games. Like, those were the best. And they made one last one on Wii. And I didn't get to play it until I had that homebrewed Wii U. So that was fun stuff. Picture you traveling back in time in your life to being a young boy, frantically trying to explain to your parents why we shouldn't sell that GameCube. Ugh. They wouldn't care. Nobody would have cared. They'd be like, shut up, bitch! But honestly, without doing that, I wouldn't have experienced all those different levels of game, because I didn't have my own system. I had to share. So we had a PlayStation that we shared. And then I think the Christmas after that we got, or maybe that same Christmas, we got Game Boy Colors with Pokemon and those handy packs, the thing that had the fucking speakers and the magnifying glass and the light. But after having a Game Boy Color and working jobs and being being a little bit of a rebellious youth, I was able to amass a decent little collection of Game Boy Color games. And with that collection of Game Boy Color games and the Game Boy Color, I was able to sell those and get my first system that was just mine, just for me. And the first one I got that was just for me was a Nintendo 64 with Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time and Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. And I played those games to death. I played them to death. And then I amassed a nice collection of N64 games. All of those would be worth a ridiculous amount of money right now. But those went the same way to make way for, I think the Dreamcast was next. And then after I amassed a decent amount of games and got past that, I think I moved on to an Xbox. And then from the Xbox, I went to the GameCube. No, wait, I had both. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, I was working. Okay, so by that time, I was working. I was working at an amusement park. Running the games. Yes, they're all crooked. All the games are crooked. And because of that, I was crooked. People, when they're paying for games, they give you money and then you give them change. And then they take their money and then they put it in this like bubble and then they spin it. But instead of doing, but most people would expect you to give them change minus the cost of the game. And then you'd have to explain to them like, no, I just give you change and then you put it in the bubble. So instead of explaining it to them, I would just give them the change minus the cost of the game and then let them play. And it was never a problem because I can fucking count. I remembered how many games people played where I gave them the change minus the cost of the game. I would, on my break, go to the bathroom, take out the portion that was them paying for the game, and then give that self to me. Give the money to me. And that right there is how you fuck over the big man. And that's how I was able to acquire more games and GameCubes and Yu-Gi-Oh cards and all the things that a young man would want but couldn't get from his parents because they couldn't or they wouldn't. Probably both. Like, couldn't, and then even if they could, they wouldn't. It is a weird feeling paying for your own cell phone bill at 15. And your own phone. I wasn't gonna get one unless I got one myself. Man, this thing is. I'm gonna have to hit this thing with the brush. But not until I do this dab over here. Yep, carny work is weird. But I will say that it does give you an appreciation of not having to work with the public. But then again, I think that would be any customer-facing position, honestly. But honestly, I don't really trust people that haven't at least done some stint in some sort of service industry. You know, is that wrong? Like, I just kind of look at them a little funny. Like, you've never worked at like a fast food restaurant, so you've never worked in a restaurant at all. Wait, so you've never worked in like a movie theater? So where did you work? You know what I mean? Like, those are the only places that hire people that are young. And then if you have never worked at any of those places, you're telling me that you never worked a job when you were young. So how did you pull off not working a job when you were young? Oh, I was just cool not having money, bro. Like, I just went to the woods. I just went to the woods and played with frogs or whatever the fuck. Carny work is very low end working with the public because retail has rules, food service has rules, carnival work. Tell the guy he's gonna die if he doesn't play your game and then steal his wallet and it's fine. I guess there's levels to carny work, you know? You know, because there's carny work that, you know, you have the traveling carnies and they show up for the church festivals or whatever the fuck, and then you have established theme parks that, you know, generate millions and millions of dollars that are backed by movie studios and all that jazz. You know? It's just a smidge different. You know? It's like a step above the state fair. A step above the state fair, but... What? I think Tavia used to be a carny. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I only carnied for a little bit, though. And I really didn't like games. Because, like, you'd have to... I guess, honestly, though, that kind of prepared me. That prepared me a little bit. Because I had to get on a mic and just talk to random people. I would have to coax random people into this game. Like, come on, sir. You look like somebody that's got a good arm. Like, come on down. Come on down. We got ourselves cup throw. That's right, cup throw. All you got to do is take this ball and then roll it into these cups. If you get your ball into the colored cup, you win a prize. Different colors get different prizes. If you can get yourself a ball in the pink cup, you're going to go home with one of the big stuffed animals. You know you want one of the big stuffed animals. So I think, you know, even though it was fucking lame, I think that portion of it kind of prepared me to just, you know, be able to say random shit, come up with stuff on the fly, talk to people I don't know. Oh, we got Jeremy Burke in the building. And it's been a while. Marco, and the rest is history. He got his start as a carny. Oh man. I think I'm about to dive back in. But I'm about to dive back into that crystal. I think I'm just gonna go hard on it. I'm gonna try at least. Like, you gonna give up the goods. You gonna give up the goods is when Luca's gonna get you. Luca gonna give it to you. He gonna give it to you. I'm gonna let it heat up real good. Oh yeah. Oh, it got it. It got it. It got it. It got it. It works in the crystal. It works. Oh, it definitely works. It definitely works. Also, that we got Dave in the building.
Stoned Chakra.
Coming in on the tail end. That's all right. Oh, man. I bet I'm near the end of the stream, aren't I? Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. We still got some minutes. I still got to play. Oh, hold on. I'm going to hit it twice because y'all know I did more dabs than that. Even though it's on 9, you know I did more dabs than that. We just been vibing. You know, don't worry about the counter. The counter ain't right tonight, motherfucker. Just know I'm high as shit. How about that? How about that? Catch me on the internet getting high. How about that? Yeah. I like that. I might have to illegally use her likeness. Put her on a shirt and say, catch me on the internet getting high. How about that?
Yeah.
Catch me on the internet high. How about that? How about that?
Oh no.
Oh shit, shout out to Aaron Banks liking my stream on Twitter. I always forget that this shit is happening on Twitter too. Oh snap, he saw Tool 2 weeks ago. Man. That sounds awesome-tastic. I like it. I like it. Me, I'm probably just gonna chill. I'm just gonna chill. You know? I mean, I guess we could go. Because before, I didn't want to go by myself. But now that Brittany's free, said now that you're free, I mean, maybe we could plot and scheme on
what?
on Tool.
Tool in Columbus?
Yeah.
It's soon, right?
It's super soon.
When is it?
The 6th.
That's in like a week.
I know.
Less than a week.
I know.
How much are the tickets?
70 plus fees.
Let's do it.
They're doing it. All right. Well, looks like we're gonna try and make some Tool things happen. Cause before I didn't want to go by myself, but now that Brittany's free, we can go together. Oh snap! He's saying Tenacious D. Who's Huling? Who's Hulong? I don't know what the fuck that is. Oh, delayed cough. Ooh, that sounds turnt. Let me plot though, cause if I can use those reward miles to buy the tickets, like, you know, I'm gonna see about that.
Oh my god,
That would be so fire if I could use those reward miles to buy the tickets. Yeah, it'll do it for a hotel. Those will probably be the best option for real, because those flights that they have are all like super expensive all the time. I know, but I'm talking about using the reward miles. I was trying to get good flights, and they're just not happening. Hulung is a band that only plays Proto-Germanic stuff like skin drums and horns made of horns. Well, that's something. And yet somehow they're also metal as fuck. Never seen them. Oh shit, Silent J, come to the gathering this year. Oh, they said it was in August. Oh, see? I would have to plot that a little more. Like maybe if I could convince Below Dirt and Dyson to come. Because I'm not trying to go by myself. That's just too fucking much. And Brittany already said she ain't going to that.
What?
The gathering. Yeah, I know. That's why I didn't even ask you. You should have seen the face you made. Just...
Like, if you're going, I'm going. Look,
Oh, so now you wanna go.
well, if you're going, I don't have FOMO.
I mean, I'm trying to plot on it.
When is it?
August. They booking hella underground acts this year. Man, I'm not doing that shit again. I've already I've been emailing to perform at the gathering since like 2016. I'm over it. I'm over it. Like, I'll just go and have fun. But I'm over fucking typing out this email, putting all the credits and the links, and then getting that, sorry, homie. Unfortunately, this year, we just had too many dope acts. And then you hear, who's the one that they got? Big Chronic. Big Chronic. Like, but I'll have fun. Like, I'll go and have fun. They usually manage to pull some decent acts besides ICP. And I think ICP usually does, like, some big type thing. Because one year they did the whole Wizard of the Hood album. And then the other thing they do, like, Bazaar, I think. I might be remembering that shit wrong. You know what, my man? I'm sending you another donor for high lung reaction. Oh, man. For copyright, that's cool. If you need to banner the videos for copywriting, that's cool. Right on. That shit came up super fast. All right, I'm about to do one last divvy dab. Hold on. Woo! Man, the seahorse. Shout out to the seahorse. Oh man, that's a stacked lineup. Jimmy Eat World, 311, and Incubus, and Green Day.
Oh my God, where?
I don't know where. Wherever Jeremy Burke lives. Either way, that fucking lineup is stacked.
I gotta see Green Day.
Super stacked. But that was my last dab. It is that time. Sorry to leave you in the lurch, but I gotta go. We gotta keep these things high and tight. Getting High with Stoned Chakra Live is Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Feel free to hit me up on my social medias. It's Stoned Chakra everywhere. Hit me up at stonechakra.com for all your Stoned Chakra needs. Feel free to check out my videos. Like, subscribe, all the things. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Peace.
There's nothing else like this. Look into my iris, living like I bet I cut you off like a light switch. Making it clear. We cannot be we go bang, we go boom.
I'm on a bloodshot. I'm going on a trip. I look like I'm doped out of my gourd.
This right here gonna make it real clear what these motherfuckers can't be.
Man, that's the Chronic from Mexico.
I'm too high to drive.
Stoned Chakra. Bitches.
I just felt my chakra open, honey.